Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please click on subscription button for more updates and regular videos, and for touch the bell icon for notification. Today's session talks about cascading style sheets. We can simply say it as CSS. Now we can arise a question: why this CSS was introduced? When we create a web pages by using some markup languages like HTML or DHTML, there was no proper templates to make our HTML document in proper manner. So to overcome those issues, this CSS was introduced. Okay, let's see what are all the basics in CSS. How HTML document enhanced with CSS. Okay, what by using this CSS, how can we make our HTML document to more presentable manner? So basically, what is CSS? CSS stands for cascading style sheets. CSS is the language we use to style an HTML document. So CSS is the language by using some special characters like curly braces, colons, commas, double quotes. So by using these special characters, we can create our own style sheets to include in our HTML document. CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen, paper, or in other media. So when we create a HTML document, we don't have any templates to display in various platforms. By using this CSS, we can keep our HTML document in uniform way. So the last thing is, CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. By using this CSS, we can control our web pages across our websites. So the second thing is why we need of style sheets. So I have mentioned two images. One is the HTML document without using style sheets. The second one is the same HTML document by using style sheets. So we can came to know which one is better and which one is the presentable manner. So by using these HTML style sheets, we can make our HTML document rich look and feel and in more presentable manner. So okay, let's see what are the ways of inserting style sheets. The first thing is external style sheets way. So by using this external style sheets, we can refer our CSS document inside in our HTML document by using this link tag. So I have mentioned the basic HTML tag. The second thing is internal style sheets. By using this internal style sheets, there is no need to write a CSS file. So we can write the all styles in our HTML document itself by using this style tag. So the third one is inline style sheets. Basically, these inline style sheets are used only for testing purposes, because we can use this style attribute inside our element itself. So in real time, we can't use this type because of the lines of code is more and more. So the external in real time, we are mostly using these external style sheets. Okay, what are the CSS selectors? So basically selectors are used to find the HTML document elements you want to style. So for example, if you want to make a style for the particular element, you can use these CSS selectors. See, in what are the ways we can style our elements: based on name, based on ID, based on class, and based on grouping. So based on name is nothing but we can use our HTML tag name to refer our tag name, and we can give this styles to that particular element name. So based on ID, we can create a ID for our element and using this ID as a reference to give our styles. So third one is class. So we can, instead of creating ID, we can create our own class attribute. By using these class attributes, we can create our style sheets. The last thing is based on grouping. Okay guys, let's move on to our practical session. In this session, we are going to see how can we inserting our style sheets by using different ways, and how can we using CSS selectors. So we can see one by one. Please don't skip this video so that you can easily learn these CSS basics. So by using these external style sheets, I need a HTML document with CSS file. For that, I have created a CSS file named called mystyle.css. So by achieving these external style sheets, I have created this link element. Along with that, I have referred that CSS file in that href attribute. So for that, I have created some of tags in this body tag. So for that elements, I have created some styles for that particular elements. So initially I have written some styles for body. After that, I have give some styles to paragraph. So the same way I have created styles for the rest of the things. For example, h1 header tags, h1, h2, h3. So I have taken output for that particular styles. You can view that output in the that browser in the right side. Please don't skip this video so that you can learn the basics of CSS. Just I have changed the colors and text fonts or something like that, so that we can see the difference. So this is the external way by using the by referring the style sheet file. So this is the second type. How can we use internal? How can we use these styles internally in our HTML document itself? See, just how can we use? We can include one style tag. Inside that style tag, we have include all the styles. See, for that, this is a inline. Inline is like I can give style attribute to the particular element itself. So I can put style equal to so and so. You can apply like this. But in real time scenario, we can't do this. So only for testing purpose, you can go for this type inline. Okay, next, this is the different types of CSS selectors. First thing is name specific and ID specific, class specific, and groupings. Just you can go through the code so that you can understand what are all the basic things to do. So based on ID, I have created ID for that, but each and every elements. For ID selectors, we are going to use that hash as a reference. The hash is the mandatory. If you don't include that hash, it doesn't recognize. This is it the ID specific styles. And then this is based on class. So for that class selectors, instead of putting that hash, you can replace it with dot symbol. Dot. So dot is a reference for that class selectors. So the third thing, the last thing is that groupings. How can we achieve these groupings? You can avoid so much of codings by using these groupings. Instead of See, I have deleted the rest of the things. I can put everything inside this grouping. Once you once we